What's going on, gang? As you can see, we're finally free of the, the 9 to 5, the old grind here on that Misplay BoCo. It's you and me.
BoCo, because you, if you didn't see this in March, you probably could have paid $5. There we go, I got there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so we're in March. We're thinking about real analytical content. We're back to talking about
And
the
Q1
Digimon
goals.
curve, the card game. And we're talking about how we could beef up the card game's consistency by adding some tags to existing things. I do not have a hotkey to do the two-person version of this. But yeah, one, support the podcast. Very, very true. If you're seeing this in April, in that new tax year, you could do some new tax something or others. This is not tax advice, and you should give us money. But yeah, what we had in mind for this is kind of like we've got at the top. What other Digimon games and franchises should be tagged in the Digimon card game, which would maybe put together some hero-esque adventure type decks that can be more rainbow. We complain a lot about rainbow decks, but what if we made more of them because they have funny support with each other from being in the same franchise together?
There's a whole bunch of references in art and stuff over the years in the card game. That's kind of a lot of the reasons that like the Digimon collectors love this game so much. But like it's kind of as broadly easy as like, was this a reference to a thing from video game? Maybe that could be video game.
Yeah, we did a whole show on it like last week. It was great.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I got a bunch. I wanted to do Wonderswan, but there's like a billion other ones. But I feel like considering Andrew's a millennial pill gamer right now, that might be interesting.
It would give us another tamer that wouldn't be searchable unless because like a lot of these things could be Wicked God in text and it would fix a lot of like Millenniumon's problems, but we could also just introduce new problems. But what if we retroactively tagged some of the line, maybe the 4s and up, with Wonderswan? What if Rio was also Wonderswan tagged and could pitch a Wonderswan and device to, I don't know, still be a kind of useless tamer? I'll be real. What does this bum do?
Well, so it's a complicated way we can break this down. It is a like, according to Brave Tamer and Digimon Tamers, Rio is the same dude across both of those. And his effect is, or his story is such that like the nemesis Millenniumon in the video game is the guy he ends up becoming partnered with. So Monodramon is formed of the data of the Digimon he beat up. So there's maybe some connection there that we could do. I don't know.
I think it'd be interesting to give us a third rookie, because right now, like the Millenniumon stuff is kind of just like, even when Millenniumon was first introduced, it was still like composite version 3, version 5 prototype kind of deck, because he didn't have the established thing. So I think it would be cool, because I'm sure there are a lot of people that are like me and didn't know about like Cyberdramon being the Millenniumon. So it would be cool to see a secondary level 5 that isn't just Chimera that could maybe enable making Millenniumon. We've already seen Cyberdramon show up in so many different strategies that aren't just Digimon. At this point, I don't even think it would be weird to see a purple Cyber.
He's interesting too, because like necessarily if the egg just evolves over things that are Wonderswan, or the rookies evolve over Wonderswan tagged, you could even just keep like expanded use for like the decks. So like, you know, you wouldn't have to compromise. What is the Monodramon actually? Where's his chart? He's BT19, if I remember right.
Is this the CS?
No, that's Ryuji's Monodramon. I'm thinking of BT19 Monodramon, which is to be fair, it's a searcher for the what's his name, Rio line. So yes, that one not necessarily like the specific effect we're looking for, but my point being that like, you know, if he finds devices and stuff, they could very easily make a Wonderswan tagged Chimera option that is a device. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's the sort of thing that we'd be looking at.
Another purple draw spell for Millenniumon that you have to go to locals for.
Yeah. The other one that I think is like maybe an interesting way for us to start looking at this is actually EX3. It's like a one I think people wouldn't consider, but the yellow line from EX3 with Agumon, it's Agumon, Veedramon, Aeroveedramon, and then I can't remember They've made it all 3 Great Dragons
Yeah, so
support.
it'd be
But
Goldramon.
the Agumon, I don't know if you've seen that card in a minute, Andrew.
Yeah,
It's
it's got
just
that
Rio
Rio.
on this chair.
Yeah,
That's the Agumon from the game, or I think it's from. Oh, it's Anode and Cathode, but I don't remember which is. They had like a Pokemon 2 versions type beat
yeah.
with that. Yeah, that is Ty's Agumon helping Rio in the
V-Tamer tie, right?
Wonderswan game. Kind of, so maybe also kind of Adventure Tie. The Wonderswan is a weird shtick. But yeah, this whole line is interesting. So that gives us a couple extra Digimon. It gives us Veedramon and Arrow Veedramon, because they are also incorporated into that, which is cool. And the other one is EX2, obviously, because that's Tamer's Rio. So
Yeah.
like all of the EX2 support for Justimon could just as easily incorporate some of that other stuff. So like, the Cyberdramon, not necessarily as good as having another Chimera or whatever, if assuming the deck is like another way to play Millenniumon cards, but like giving D-Digivolve as an inheritable effect, not just a blocker redirect.
Ooh.
Like there are some components to like how Rio's cards have played over the years that I think would make it a Wonderswan deck neat.
Yeah, I mean that could really be how his advanced deck set plays, just like a full Wonderswan where it's just a bunch of things that again don't make anything real.
Yeah.
Because if we go Wonderswan and not just Justimon advanced deck set, this is gonna be another.
Yeah, there'd be a riot in the street if Justimon misses out on his advanced deck.
I would
as
have
well.
another Gazimon that would bottom deck new cards that are useful.
Yeah. There are a couple other references to some Wonderswan games. BT19 has more than just like Rio's pieces. The Gallantmon, and that like I think it's Gilmon and Gallantmon specifically are like fighting. It's like a reference to one of the Wonderswan games where like Halumon roid rages you up to fight a boss and stuff. We've talked about it on the show as well, but there are just a lot of things from Wonderswan games that we can pull from, like how CS does, where like CS would be like, do you remember when? And then it's like a boss that you fight once, or like Jimmy Ken's throwaway third Digimon.
It'd be cool to see like obviously this is a 4-cost Gallant as well, so you'd be able to probably retroactively patch it to do like 3 over a Wonderswan.
I could see it. I like that they're like effects to some of these cards that are neat, where it's like if a Chimera or a Millenni that like plays out Wonderswan levels could be neat, something like that. Like this Gallantmon actually is a pretty good board sitter if you can get it on, because it's just a little memory absorber.
Yeah.
But like the specifics to like actually getting into play suck in its archetype, or it's like some people like made a case for it in Royal Knights. I think that sucked, but
yeah, I mean, it doesn't have the on play, so it just comes down and it's like, oh, if you have a second
it was a
thing.
purge card, Andrew.
Sure.
Yeah. Let me try and find all the specifics for you though. Oh, the other quirk with Rio is that he ends up having to deal with like he kind of rehashes Adventure's story to a degree. So like he has to deal with like Devimon, Myotismon, like the whole like Metal Etamon or whatever. Like he has to go through those as the Wonderswan character. But it has just occurred to me that none of the Rios we have are Wonderswan Rio. That's cool, because that's Tamer's Rio, and then that one's Tamer's Rio because he's still got the scarf. Whereas Wonderswan Rio has the bag that's in the EX3 Agumon card.
Yeah.
That says his name on it. So it's like
What
he
a
really
nerd.
holding that up. Yeah, what a nerd, bro.
But yeah, no, I think it's very cool.
There's no Memsitter Rio, right?
Correct.
Maybe that could be the custom card. Maybe that's we throw the deck one bow and we give it one custom card and see like, that's like how we start out shaping this.
Yeah. And he's like trash card with device, Wonderswan trait,
or Wicked God.
Or Wicked God in text.
Gosh, that's some real soup right there. That's a beautiful way to start it.
Would he be the memory setter, or would he be one of those like 4 drops on play start of main, draw 1, gain 1, do some bullshit?
I feel like Rio's got that already. You know what I mean? Like the 3-cost Rio already is your like start of main resource mover. not counting the terrible searcher one. Obviously, this is the one that's like much more playable because he plays the Cyberdramons. But there are like maybe cases for this. Like this character just doesn't have a mem setter yet.
Yeah,
so like
a memory
if you're
setter, and then
explicitly playing Strike Dramons to try and play your Rios, then there's some case for that to exist. It's tough though, because like people talk about like when is Rio getting his advanced deck. We have kind of used a lot of the devices. That's one of those things people don't like. Like we need another set of devices to maybe shore up what he would get in an advanced deck.
And the main problem with Justy is that like getting to the Justy is the problem.
Yeah,
like we don't need new Justies.
1.5 good Cyberdramons. Okay, let's see. So I do think he should be a mem setter. I like the idea of trashing the device for the traits and stuff.
I forget that you're supposed to play the devices in the battle area, so this one would kind of run antithetical.
Well,
Well, okay, let's make him black purple.
He could trigger when the device is trashed, and that's either from hand or from field, right?
Okay, yeah.
That way, there's still inherent value in getting your other stuff. Also, that's cool too, because like you could trash a Wicked God card by burning a delay. Like when you use Wicked God emerges.
Yeah.
That would trigger a Rio if we made it all turns. We were feeling so daring.
Yeah, send it. Then, well, I don't know, gain 1 and set a device. Set a device in the battle area.
Yeah, but make it from trash.
Yeah.
So that way you get some device recycling. That'd be kind of neat.
Place or play?
It would be use.
Yeah. Use a device.
That's cool too, because that means like if you're actually playing Justimon, they want you to cycle more than one device at a time. You would be able to rip the same device and then play it immediately because it wouldn't matter.
Wait, I guess it doesn't even have to be. Yeah, when a card with device, Wonderswan trait or Wicked God in text is trash, then suspend this guy to gain 1 and use a device or Wicked God trait option from trash. We'll make it specifically trash, so that way, I mean, you're always getting a target. But I guess it would also mean that if you ever run into the situations where you're like, oh, I've only got 1 Wicked God emerges, so I can only make 1 Moon or Z. It's just like send it, get it back.
Well, you'd if you do it like it would incentivize you to use 2, because it would mean that like you'd trash the delay one. Sorry, you'd use the delay, let it trash. Like if you do it that way, that's fine. But like actually juggling your devices would mean that like having 2 in rotation would be better, because you'd get to fully use 1 and then load another one.
Yeah, it'd be cool as well, because it makes it. He basically becomes a king device on wheels, and a lot of people don't realize that you don't have to, like, if you don't have a Millenniumon, you can still trash your Wicked God if you needed it in trash for some reason. This would allow you to basically recycle a trash 1 draw 2 every turn if you had it, which is very funny. Yeah, there we go. We've some potential cards that could go together, and the best Rio that they've ever made.
To be honest, like completely seriously. Suspending this dude and then like biomerging would be ridiculous. And so like get the value out, then I mean if we ever got a biomerge Justimon, lol.
And you basically can't play him outside of making a Cyberdramon. So like
Strike-Dramon can play him, I think.
Yeah, sure. So you got to play bad cards in order to get out your Cheeto Tamer. So this card
is true.
This card's still probably difficult to play in Millennium, but it's a payoff. I had a funny one that came to mind.
Go ahead.
Digimon Rumble Arena 2.
Oh dear God.
What if we made 7 field spells?
Terrible tag for what it's worth. DRA2.
Yeah. Yeah. What if we had 7 field spells? What if we had the cannery?
That's funny.
What if we could randomly turn someone's mega level Digimon into a can token?
I like it. I think you've come up with something funny there.
Yeah.
How many stages are there? Jungle Ruins, Rubber Tree Falls, Danger Gulch, Lava Lake, Pier 47, Steamworks, and Twisted Toy Town. I'm not going to Toy Town. You cannot take me there.
Dude, Twisted Toy Town with the infinite spinning Patamon? Yes,
I'm
sir.
unwell thinking about that. God.
Yeah.
Okay. What are these stupid field spells? The cannery is messed up.
Yeah, when this card is trashed from well, place it face up, obviously. When this card is trashed from security, tone send one of their Digimon to the bottom of the deck and play a can token. At the end of the opponent's turn, play... No, I guess we put it in security. Fuck it. Tuck that shit into security and then play it out of security.
Okay.
Reverse Dark Masters them so that way they get turned into a can token for a bit. And, wait, I think I'm cooking.
Something's burning, but I like what we're doing here.
Once per turn, when... so the can token is once per turn when this Digimon would leave the battle area, burn one from top of security, I guess. And it doesn't leave. This is not a you may. This is the I get to ground pound on your can. And then you turn back into a normal Digimon. So like I'm just getting my free burn one.
I like it.
Yeah.
I've got a terrible one for you.
Yeah, go on.
I think, and I may this may be the most toxic card I've ever come up with for one of these stupid custom card challenges. But I think Rubber Tree Falls. I think Rubber Tree Falls is like I like when they come up with like cards that could hypothetically affect both players' boards, like an actual Yu-Gi-Oh field spell. But I think for the arenas, like that is the unique kind of gimmick for Rumble Arena. And so for Rubber Tree Falls, I think we should give all Digimon, all level 3 or higher. No, do I care about like balancing for eaters? Not sure. I'll come back to that. For now, we'll say Digimon.
Yeah.
It's when they would leave the battle area, you may return them to hand.
Oh my god.
Because it's bouncy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we gotta have summon Phantomon.
That's
summon Phantomon. You may play one Phantomon token. It has Rush, Execute, Retaliation. On delete, burn the top card of security.
Well, it's dumb, but I like it.
Yo, fuck it, piercing as well. Rush, Execute, Piercing, Retaliation, burn top card of security. Fuck it.
You know what? I'm about it.
Wait, also, if this Digimon... Because Phantomon could fuck you up as well. If you got it, it wasn't like it was send Phantomon after them. It was like, yo, he's out here being violent. Wait, what if we just both got a Phantomon token?
I like it. I think it's Phantomon tokens, and then like you taunt them so they have to attack.
Oh, they have started main.
Yeah.
This Digi. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're very much making a Mario Party ass archetype here.
Yeah.
Where like both players are losing control of the situation.
How do you put ice physics in a Digimon card game?
Let me think. Oh, I got it. I got it. One. First thought, best thought. Give all Digimon when moving. So it's like your opponent's Digimon gain when moving, and it's when moving, this Digimon declares an attack. And so it's like they slide coming out of the raising area.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Fucking taunts. You just slide. You slide off into the little spike bit and die. Awesome. Yeah. Wait. Oh, I forgot about. No, this stage kind of. Wait, no. The equivalent of getting trapped.
Yeah.
It's
What
a
was the boss level called? Was it Chaos something? Chaos Wasteland?
Chaos Wasteland sounds correct.
I gotta look this up real quick.
Yeah, it's Chaos Wasteland.
Dude, I need my brain back.
Chaos Wasteland.
Yeah, I think that one could be interesting because like it's basically the FD. So like, is there a way for us to recognize like a fall off? Like maybe Chaos Wasteland is the opposite of Rubber Tree Falls. So when a Digimon would leave the battle area, you can put it on you can bot deck it when it would leave the battle area.
The equivalent of getting thrown.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's so stupid. Is that funny? Is that like an interesting like this completely folds like
wait, what if it was like Royal Base? And depending on how many Chaos Wastelands, it's the different formations. You get like the Z formation, the FD, you get the one that's on fire, you get zero gravity. Chaos Wasteland, pick up your top security and place this face up at the bottom, I guess.
Okay.
1 CW. When a Digimon will leave the battle area, bottom deck it. Macrocosmos. 2 CW. Both players Digivolution cost by one.
You should as a point of reference for the game, we could do like Digimon can digivolve from 4 to 6.
Oh, the warp digivolve.
Yeah, because like think of how many like evolution. It's like Agumon, Greymon, War Greymon, Veemon, Flame Dramon, Imperial Dramon. Like,
Digimon can pay 6 to warp from 4 to 6, ignoring Digivolution requirements. Yeah, cooking.
What if we dated this video and it was to go to a 6, you pay 7?
Yeah. And it's just like the platforms, they go up and down.
They go up and down. Oh god.
And when and then we make a Malomyotismon.
Okay. Oh shit. I hadn't thought of this. There actually is a pretty good list of Digimon we could use.
Like, at first I was thinking like Dustmon, we like a really powerful Dustmon. But what if we made a Mallow that like, how do you change someone's controls? Like his ult. How do you change the controls in someone's Digimon? Without putting dice rolls in the game.
I'm thinking. I feel like there's first thought, best thought. Is there a way to like mix what they had in their hand and what they have on the board? So it's like the stuff you were gonna do with your hands changes. That's like hand, like your hand of cards versus hand like your controller. Is that anything?
I had an even worse one.
Okay,
it was,
go ahead.
The player adds their whole hand to their security, and their security is shuffled face down. For every card that was added to security this way,
draw 1 security.
Draw 1 from the top of security, and it just shuffles their hand.
You just recreated N from Pokemon, but like make it 10,000 times more frustrating.
Awesome, right?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I love being in the air trying to recover back to stage. I get pandemoniumed, and up B was apparently left and away from the screen. That shit's awesome if I rip the only Evo cost they had.
That's gnarly. This is tough. Let me think.
You went into this one trying to like fix the game, and I immediately went Digimon Rumble Arena 2 and had no other ideas for the BoCo. I want you to know, as soon as you suggested this, this is where my brain went, and this is where I stopped thinking.
Okay. And I'm almost reluctant to say this because I just have to look at the cast of characters. And I think we're going about this wrong. It's a fighting game. It's about beating the other character. I think you could make a case for the fighting game deck to be if you beat your opponent, like if you delete, I'm about to say an alternate win con card. I'm gonna
Hell
say
yeah.
if you remove 10 of your opponent's Digimon from the battle area, you win the game. And it's like you run them out of stocks.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, search has become so much more dangerous. What state? Should that just be Twisted Toy Town because we just fucked up the game?
There's also well, hang on, because there's game modes, right? Oh, let me
Stock
think.
battle.
Yeah. What if that's the field spell? It's just called Rumble Arena.
Oh, you're cooking. This one is trash.
What if it's not a field spell, broski? What if it's an egg? What if it's like you know how like Drazzle works and it's like you can bring your fighters in?
Yeah.
Rumble you start the Rumble Arena and it's like choose your fighter and then you can start playing the rookies. Like there's some way to do that.
Reduce the cost of.
I
Yeah,
don't even
because
know if it's reduced. Maybe it's like you get to
once per turn without playing the cost, you get to just develop a rookie.
there's like ways to make this broken, right? You could like load from hand main your I'm gonna start saying shit. Main your turn, place a Digimon from your hand with the tag underneath, and then suspend the egg and put it on the battle area, or move it to the battle area. That way, it plays around floodgates, so you can't just floodgate the deck from completely playing the game, but they still have to pay for stuff.
Okay.
It's like if you want to pick a boss character, that's sick, bro. But like, you better pay for Malamyotis.
And then end of your turn. Wait, I guess you have to like. This is a deck that would actually need like counters to keep track.
It's the eggs inherit. So it'll be like every time you remove 2 Digimon, let's say 3 Digimon. Every time 3 Digimon are removed from the battle area in a turn, you can hatch an egg. And then the eggs will say, if I have 3 of this inheritable, win the game. And that'll be like how you win all 3 stocks, right? So it'll be like, I'm just trying to work out how to do this. So it's your turn. If 2 Digimon are removed from the battle area during your turn, hatch an egg. And the ESS on the egg is if this ESS is present in, it'll be breeding end of your turn.
Yeah.
And then it'll say if you have 3 of this ESS in your breeding area, you win the game. And that's how we come up with our alternate combat-oriented win condition.
Yeah, so 2 Digimon removed.
You don't give a shit about security. You're hardly checking security. You can check security, but it's not like it's way easier to do this.
We'd have a bunch of these cards randomly have win a battle on face.
Oh my god, that's what we can do. We can just steal win a battle.
Yeah, they just have win a battle on
like
face.
The rookies will all say like, oh, hang on, we're making this cool, and I wasn't supposed to make this cool.
The Veemon,
the fours can start to say like, if you win a battle, you evolve into a 6. Or you can evolve into a Rumble Arena tag Digimon.
If this Digimon wins the battle, yeah.
Yeah, let me think.
If this Digimon,
but like the boss characters, Duskmon. So holy shit! It's Dusk, Diaboro, Omni, Mallow, Neemon. They should not be able to Digimon because they are unselectable, non-evolving characters on the character select screen.
Dusk, Diaboro, Mallow,
Dusk,
Neemon.
Diaboro, Omni, Mallow, Neemon.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Without paying cost. Wait, and then it deletes itself at the end of the battle.
The chat is going to be really confused when this video is called "We Made the Rumble Arena Deck" and it starts with us talking about the Wonderswan because this is way better than.
Without paying cost, if it evolved at the end of your turn, delete this Digimon. So all of the 6s and 7s or whatever can float, and then this also means that you get to win a battle and then delete yourself during your turn to trigger the egg.
Yeah. I like that.
We the best game designers to ever do it.
Truly, I mean it's a good thing they read the emails. I love when we accidentally walk backwards into alt-win con decks, bro. It's so nonsense.
This is awesome because then
it's just like this is the most anti-Royal Knights deck in history.
Yeah, just win a battle.
When they leave the battle area, you win.
Oh, okay. And we save these final 5. So we have a BoCo that Marcio hasn't seen. He gets to see all of this and go, Marcio, The bonus content, in addition to whatever we're doing tomorrow, is make these 5 Digimon.
All right.
So if
We'll pitch
you
it.
like our Digimon Rumble Arena idea, let us know what you would do for the remaining stages we didn't cover. And what do you think Duskmon... Wait, I guess we should do these in order, right? Like in terms of level.
No, they're all boss characters. They're all supposed to be as strong as each
Yeah,
other.
Nemon is the city. Ice Palace is technically... Ice Palace is technically like a boss ending as well. But that's fine. We'll ignore that. Yeah, let us know what you think Nemon, Duskmon, Diaboro, Mallow, and Omni would do in our Rumble Arena 2 decks. And if you're seeing this
like
in...
the items, you know, like there's like the invincibility item.
Invincibility.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's so much we could do with this. Let us know what you would do with the items. Let us know what you would do with our bosses, what you do with the remaining stages. And do you think this could even be remotely playable with some tweaks? Or is it perfect as is? If you're seeing this in...
Typically perfect.
If you're seeing this in March, thank you very much. And yeah, I look forward to holding Marcio going, I should never leave you unattended again. All right.
This is crazy.
This was brilliant. Thanks for tuning into the bonus content. We'll see you in next week's episode, which has people on it. It's our world's prediction one, unless it wasn't because you're seeing this in April, in which case, thanks anyway for getting this far in a bonus content. We appreciate you.